Hey, fifth grade. This week is going to be our second week working on that Create a Concert project. So looking at the checklist, number 1 is to watch my video, which I'm sure you're watching right now. All right, number 2 says click here for the Pear Deck project. All right, so here is how the rest of the project is going to look like. It is going to be a Pear Deck link like this. So the first slide is a project. All right, and you do not have to finish this whole entire presentation in 1 week. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. All right, so you have to watch my video lessons and then only do the slides that I'm going to tell you to do. So we already did week 1, or you should have already done week 1. If you did not do it yet, go back to the last lesson and do that first. All right, I'm going to skip ahead because we're on week 2 right now, location. So I'm going to skip ahead until I see the slides for number 2. All right, so our first slide for number 2, location, are the 4 different location choices that you can look at. So for each of these, click on the name of it, and there's going to be a video to watch. So for example, Orchestra Hall, click that, and it will open up a YouTube video. So you can watch a part of a concert or a song that is in one of these locations. And just a little warning, this one for outside, it does have some flashing lights into it. So if you don't want to look at those flashing lights, just be careful with that outside video. And for this one, I also have a little audio included, and I talk a bit more about the different locations that you can put your concert as and what they have to do with the genre that you should have picked last week. All right, next slide. All right, you're going to give me examples of concerts that happen in these locations. So I'm going to use my little text box here. I'm going to click under here, orchestra stage. I'm going to put orchestra concert and make a list. Outside, you can put maybe like some kind of music festival, and so on. So put a few different types of concerts that happen in these locations. I'm going to put Super Bowl for the stadium one because that's a good example. All right, so that's what you have to do for this slide. And I believe this is the last one for this location. You have to choose one of them. So either orchestra stage, outside, library, or stadium, and then answer here on the side and tell me which location and why. So I want my concert in the library because, and then tell me why. Okay, so maybe you want your concert to be like in a cozy setting, so in a library. Maybe if you want a huge concert with lots of lights and stuff, you can have it outside or at a stadium. So choose your location and why. And that will be all for this lesson. Let's go back to our checklist. All right, after you're done with that, it shouldn't take too long to fill out all of those slides. I have a little Kahoot review for number 3. So for our Kahoot review, it's about some different music genres and things like that we talked about last week. Okay, so your assignment for this week is to fill out those Pear Deck slides and to do your Kahoot. If you have any questions, just message me on Schoology and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And that is it, so I'll see you next time.